Hello, and welcome to the Walkabout Talkabout Show with NCSL. I'm your host, Callaghan Tanda. Today being the fourth episode of our podcast show as such, we now talk a bit on digital services updates and new developments. Now, who better to tell us more than someone who's no stranger to the Walkabout Talkabout Show? He is, of course, the head of digital services. Let me please make welcome to the program, Mr. Gila Ebenossi. Gila, welcome to the program again.
Thank you, Callaghan. It's good to be back. We started in episode one talking about everything that's happening especially in the digital space, and it's good to be back here. Giving more insights to our members and basically what's happening since then.
Now, one thing about the digital space, as we know, it's all about innovations and new developments happening every now and then in the digital space as such, and obviously new innovations every time
Yep.
every time that happens. I just wanted to ask you, as far as our members for NCSL are concerned, can we look forward to some new developments, particularly in the digital space, and especially with the My NCSL app or the online application itself?
Yeah. So I guess over the past few months of this year has been a very very challenging but interesting period as well, especially for NCSL as a society and its members as well. So we've sort of gone from a web-based to more app-based now, and we've seen a lot of our members, embracing the change. And I think one of the good things that we've seen as a notable positive change is a lot of our members are now going on Play Store or even on App Store and downloading the MyNCSL app. Now, I remember in episode 3 when you had a conversation with Casti, and Casti was talking about how he uses the app, which is very interesting because a lot of our members at this point in time want convenience and they want to access funds on their accounts on the go without the need to actually go into a branch.
True.
And this is where I think innovation, starts to get into play. And if you look at the app itself, we've done a lot of changes, a lot of enhancements on the application. Members can transfer within their own accounts, which I've mentioned, I think, early on in our first show together, and transfers to other commercial banks. But I think one of the biggest change that we are planning to implement this month is allowing our members now to go and open accounts using the app. Now, that's going to be a significant change for NCSL alone because it now allows members to be at the comfort of their own homes, wherever they are, as long as they have three mandatory IDs like their NESFAN ID card, their driver's license, or a passport. They can do a self onboarding instantly and get access to the MyNCSL app as well.
Wow. Now, when you talk about opening accounts, which specific accounts were you referring to?
So these are your normal personal accounts. So say if you wanted to open an account with NCSL and you wanted to become a member, there's two types of membership that we offer to our members. One is a normal membership where if your employer is registered with NCSL, you can become a normal member, which allows you to go in, open accounts and also apply for loans and whatnot.
Mhm.
But there's also another account called EduSuper. And EduSuper is very important because we know that a lot of our members, those that probably are unemployed or into SME businesses, your table mamas, your table papas,
Yes.
they can be able to participate with NCSL in opening those type of accounts as well. And now, as long as they have those three mandatory requirements, they can be able to open an account straight on the spot.
Not bad indeed in itself. Now, of course, we've heard about as far as member registrations goes, and I know keeping up with current trends as such, as you mentioned, with new innovations online. Now, with the new registrations for member registrations, I do believe it's now a bit more quicker. It's instant, especially when you're using those NCSL Walkabout tablets. Could you just explain a bit more for our members and our viewers out there?
Yep. So in March of this year, we launched our tablets. We reintroduced our tablets to the market, and practically now all our branches have devices where they take with them on a sales run, for example. So I think in April or May this year, we went up to Biella. So we went up to Biella to test the devices itself.
Biella in Western Britain.
Yes. So one of the good things about the tablets that we have is, yes, like what you mentioned, you can open an account instantly and have access to, say, your mobile USSD, which is the star 628 hash platform, or you can also register instantly for MyNCSL as well. Now, The good thing about these tablets is they work on an online and an offline mode. And
Wow.
we know here in PNG, there's a lot of um, places here in PNG where there's network connectivity issues. Now that's not an issue for us, but that's a thing of the past now. Our branch staff can actually go out in the most remotest areas and still open accounts. When they come back to an area where there's not network connectivity, it just auto connects and allows the members to accounts to be open instantly. And the good thing is it's paperless. Everything that's entered on the devices is
Well,
captured on our system, so we can be able to track and see what's happening on those devices.
not bad. So you've necessarily found a solution to the connectivity problem. Would have been really great if we had Starlink circulating right now, but yeah, that's a topic for another day in itself. But
Yeah,
it's great to see how you've actually managed to address the connectivity issues in this country, and everyone knows how hard it is to have coverage right throughout the country, and especially for those communities that live in some of the most remotest parts.
agreed. And I think let me say this. I think that experience that when we went to Biala and also our team recently went with Sefi to I think in Binin, the Binin area, and also they've seen the actual advantage that sort of the devices has helped our members because we want everyone to participate to be financially included. But how do we do that? Is we need to make sure that the infrastructure that we put out there supports that drive. And a lot of our members out there were really appreciative of that because now they can be able to have an account, they can be able to deposit to their accounts and also save for their children's school fees or whatnot, or whatever needs that they want.
And even the actual convenience of not actually having physical cash on you, especially if you're going to be traveling long distances to come to town or all of that, it's all stored digitally.
Exactly. And that's where I think the society is heading towards. We're so digitally focused that we want to make sure that it's not only our members that have the convenience of opening accounts, but our staff, they also have the tools to trade to be able to, onboard a member there and then without the need of them traveling long distances to our branches to just access a simple, an account or whichever, service that they want to.
I'm quite excited that you mentioned Sefi in there as well, because I think the key message here that NCSL has to drive is all about being responsible with your finances and being financially literate. And Sefi does a great job in terms of running our programs to train farmers, to train
Agreed.
even those engaged in the agriculture sector. And I think Biola, as we all know, it's pretty much oil palm country around that area, and
Agreed.
many Papua New Guineans engage in agricultural activities to ensure that they sustain their families, whatnot. But most importantly, financial literacy is such a key thing.
Yeah, and I wholeheartedly agree with what you've mentioned, Kaligan. Sefi has been a very good partner with NCSL. This was like the second time that they've invited us to sort of participate and
Wow.
tag along with them, not just on the financial literacy side, but in terms of allowing people in the rural areas to participate in the banking system. And we are always grateful to Sefi for always giving us that opportunity.
Now, moving on, of course, something big is going to be happening. You're going to be launching the new website. Now, with that being said, what can our contributors and some potential new members of NCSL expect with the launch of the new website? Well, what are we expecting?
So the new website in itself brings a lot of simplified, simpleness in terms of how members can access the website. We've sort of looked at, members' feedback on our social media pages. Not only that, direct feedbacks that are coming through our call center as well. And we said, okay, hey, let's look at the current website that we have and probably make some changes. And again, we're thankful for the support, especially from our website developer SNS Tech, which I want to give a shout out to them for
Right.
allowing us to really sort of innovate in that essence as well. So we've looked at simplifying the website to make it more simple for our members. We've made it more interactive, where if you're going through each page of the website and if you're looking through an information, if you wanted to sort of just click on a certain information, it's everything is hyperlinked, so you can be able to take you to a different, also different information within the website. Apart from that, we've updated all the informations on our website, which is our savings and our loans,
Wow.
information. And I think most importantly, we've included a media page. and that's very important. Where we've put in all our employer training videos. So if you want to look at videos about how to apply for a loan using my NCSL, how to check your eligibilities for your
Wow.
loan, you can go on the media page on the new website and have a look at that. But also, most importantly as well, we've also included a Walkabout Talk About show as well.
The episode. I like that bit.
So the episodes are also uploaded on the website to allow our members to go and actually watch the videos whilst navigating through the website itself.
Oh, and for the new website, it's already been launched?
In actual fact, it's already been launched. It was launched on the 27th of October, and it's currently in use by our members at the moment.
So we're less than a week old in this
Yeah,
case.
less than a week. Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to see how the website. In fact, if you haven't visited the website, Gila, if very, very quickly, if you could give the website address.
So the website is ncsl.com.pg.
That's right. You can't go wrong with that one. ncsl.com.pg. So please log on to Google and start typing it now. ncsl.com.pg and check out their new website. And again, if you want to catch episodes of our Walkabout Talk About podcast, you can do so by logging on to our new website and clicking on those different episodes that we started this year on the Walkabout Talk About show. But Gila, again, so many great things happening. The My NCSL app, of course, the new developments happening there as well. The Walkabout tablets, great to see the test run happen successfully up in Biala. And of course, the new website launch. And I have to ask again, can we expect some more developments as well? As we know, in the digital space, there's always innovation, always happening every day.
You know, there's a lot of good things happening within NCSL, and I think our members deserve the best of what we offer to them. We're continuously looking at ways to improve our members' experiences. So yes, you know, we'd like all our members or customers who'd like to be a member to NCSL, please do sign up with us. And there's a lot of good things that are happening in the near future.
And of course, ensuring that it's always interactive with NCSL, whether it be through the customer call center, even with our Facebook page as well. And don't forget, we're also NCSL, also available on TikTok and on LinkedIn as well. And again, on YouTube, very importantly, our discussions go on YouTube as part of our Walkabout Talk About podcast show that goes on. So please, if you have any questions or any comments or any ideas that you'd like us to discuss further on the Walkabout Talk About show, please drop a comment at the bottom of the screen in our YouTube channel. And please don't forget to like and subscribe as well and to share our content on YouTube and also with TikTok and LinkedIn as well as Facebook. As such, we're quite interactive and we always get to the point, and we're always happy to take on your queries as such. But with that being said, Gila Ebenossi, I'd like to thank you so much for your time, and I can't wait to have another discussion with you when you announce some more great initiatives and new innovations in the digital space that NCSL is undertaking.
Thank you, Galligan. Appreciate it.
With that being said, again, please follow us on our socials, on Facebook, on TikTok, and on LinkedIn as well. Please follow us, drop a like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. With that being said, I'm Callaghan Tanda, and wishing you a top day as well as all the success in your savings journey with NCSL. And join us again for the next Walkabout and the Talk About with NCSL, only on the Walkabout Talk About show.